there, welcome back to my vlog. This is going to be a bit different because I am going to answer some questions that Lori tagged me for. They are from somebody else that I'm going to be linking in the description who it is, maybe up here somewhere as well. But I'm going to answer the question that she sent, that she answered first. So let me find them. The first question is, well, sorry, my name is Linda if you haven't seen me before. I am Norwegian but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. So I'm going to work on my little sweater, colorful sweater here. There we go, while I answer these questions. And yeah, let's just start. The first question is, what is your crafty origin story? Well, when I was little, my mom taught me how to knit. It may have been my grandmother as well, but mostly my mom was the one who helped me at least to knit. But I also embroidered a little bit, but that was more when I was approaching the end of my teen years. Maybe I was even 19 and 20 when I started embroidering, and I did that for some years. I loved doing that. Because I worked in a store where we sold both knitting yarn and embroidery kits. So of course I had to buy some. That wasn't my job. My job was to sell souvenirs and finished Norwegian sweaters and cardigans, the typical Norwegian ones. So that is also what I did. I did a little bit of weaving when I was a child, but that was just for a child. I mean, I have never been a weaver actually. But as I became older, I discovered scrapbooking. Not so much scrapbooking as for albums. I did do some of that as well, but making cards. I did a lot of making cards. I still have some of the cards that I made, but mostly it's just laying there. I have a lot of equipment and that's just stored in my storage room. So, but I did that for, I don't know, maybe 5 to 8 years or so. And then crochet came into the picture for real, like three or 4 years ago. And that is really my my go-to, which I guess maybe is the next question. What is your craft of choice and what does it say about your personality? That is, of course, crochet. I really love to crochet. I am just so hung up on it. I am so in love with it. And what does it say about my personality? I was thinking about that. I think maybe I like to go my own ways, not to do what everybody else does and not to follow a pattern to the T. I like to take another course. It's not that I'm creative all the time, but I guess maybe it is a little bit I'm lazy, and a little bit don't want to be bothered by reading patterns. So I just find out myself how to do things. For the most part, if I have a picture or a graphic, I can make it by that. I know how to do it, so that's enough for me. So that is, I guess that says a little bit about my personality. Yeah. Question number 3. What is your favorite fiber and how does that influence the things you make? I think I have to say that cotton is my my choice of yarn choice. 100% cotton. I love working with cotton and sometimes wool as well, but since I live in Spain, we can't be wearing wool too much here, so cotton is what is my thing. And I buy a lot of Melissa yarn and saffron yarn, but this is Katya. This is a Spanish brand that I bought a little bit as well. It's the same good as the Melissa. The Melissa is maybe a little bit softer. This is a little harder. It doesn't look like that, but it is. Not much though. Maybe this is a bit thinner. The Katya is a bit thinner than the Melissa, but yeah. Question number... Oh, well, no, it was how does it influence in the things I make? Well, of course, that makes me do a lot of summer tops, sweaters and cardigans, because it's very good to use it for that. So that is a lot of what I make, actually. Yeah. Number 4. If money was no object, would your fiber choice be different? I don't think so. I guess I would hunt for other cotton yarns or other brands, buy more online from other stores and stuff. But I wouldn't go on to use a lot of mohair, for example. I guess mohair is a fabric that is quite expensive, or alpaca. I use a bit alpaca at times, but I don't like using the very furry hair. That's not me. So I think I would more or less stick to the same. I'm kind of a traditional girl. When I like something, I stick to that. So I don't think it would change much. Question number 5. What is your favorite yarn weight or size of the crafty material? Size of the crafty material. And how does that influence the things you make? Kind of a little bit the same question as number 3, isn't it? I guess, I'm not sure, is this it doesn't say on our labels, it doesn't say what size it is. I guess this may be considered a 3, a 2 or a 3. And the saffron that I use a lot, I guess it would be considered a 2, maybe even a 1, I don't know. But it's not thread. So, and I really like both of these. This is better if I want to make something that is a bit thicker, and the saffron if I want to make something lighter. But of course, I can use the Melissa yarn for something that is also light if I do the mesh like this. This feels very, very light, but it is Melissa. But that is of course because of the holes. So there are a lot of holes in it, so therefore it's not so much. Oh, now I have to change colors. So let me just. So where were we? Yeah, the 3 weight yarn is also, this is good for Norway and for the winters in Spain. But this for the summer in Spain is too thick, while the saffron is good for the summer here, and it's also good for Norway, but it's very good here for the summer. So that is why I do that, I guess. Number 6. What would be the item you would most want to make someday? I have kind of wanted to make a dress, and I'm not sure. I don't think I will ever make a dress for myself, because I don't like wearing dresses. I don't fit them. I mean, I'm too bulgy here and there. But I would like to make a dress. It's just that I know that it takes such a long time when you come down to when you want to have the length. Of course, I could do a mesh part. When you come a bit above the knees, you could do the rest in mesh, so it won't take up that much. I think I made a mistake here. I don't care. So I think that I would like to make a dress someday. I've never made a dress. I made a skirt, just for fun. It was a kind of a challenge where I picked a random fabric and color and item, and then it was a skirt. But I've never made a dress. Well, for my little doll I have, for Carita, but not as for a person. So I think I'll say that for number 6. Number 7. This is a difficult one, I think. Who is your favorite designer, and what does that say about the things you like to craft? I think this is a difficult one because, first, I am not very attentive when it comes to who is the designer and stuff. Then I love a lot of makes, but I'm not sure if that is designed by that person or if she has taken it from somebody else all the time. I just find something, oh, I like that one, and she's made it, but I don't know if it is her design. But that being said, so take that as with a little grain of salt, what I'm saying now. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I love the makes of Ikoksun. She makes the most adorable things, items, wearables, and the color choice is fantastic. I think she designs them herself, but I'm not sure. So that's why I'm a bit hesitant on saying that she is my favorite designer. But she's absolutely one of those I really appreciate watching. But also appreciate watching Killian from Viney Maple, Viney's_Maple, and Skye, SKYE. There's something else. I'll put it here or in the description. I love what she makes, but I think those makes that they make are from other designers. So I bet I can't say that I love their design if it's not their designs. But I love the same items as they love. But when it comes to tops, like bikini tops, I absolutely passionate Kelsey. She is really good at that, and I love the lily top. I've made quite a few of that myself. So when it comes to tops, she is what was it called? Favorite designer. And for personalized hats, of course, April from the Cozy Buckeye. She is amazing with those hats. She's been going on and doing it for 13 years or more, and they're so fantastic. She's done it so long that she's kind of fed up with it. So I think she's ready for others to take over that relay. Well, you know. So those are some designers that I like. Oh no, I have to. It seems like I have to cut the yarn again. Okay, the last question. Who does your no. How does your personality affect or show up in your crafting? I think you can say that I have a colorful personality. Even though I like wearing black and dark colors, I sometimes like to wear colorful things, and I love to make colorful things. You can see that in this. It looks like a scrap sweater, but it's not. But this is a scrap sweater. I love making these from the scrap yarn that I have. And I love making granny square cardigans with a lot of beautiful colors. So I guess colorful is what you can say. That my personality is showing up in the crafts. I guess so. Yeah, so that was the 8 questions that I answered, that I got from Lori. And thank you so much for that, Lori. And yeah, I hope you liked it. This is how far I gotten on this one. This is the back. And I'm going to be continuing this in my vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.